always say par for this because it's just an epic costume, but I also like arrogans. So yeah, pars or arrogans. Thank you for asking. I have had big ups and big downs. At the moment, kind of in the middle. So yeah, I think that's pretty normal. And yeah, definitely iced. I can 100% assure you. Assure you. I can 100% assure you that it is a filter. So yeah, does not look like this normally. Both would be terrifying, but roller skates would be pretty fun, although the steps would be horrendous. I think they're really quirky, I think they're really cool. Apparently they spit, not so fun, but yeah, epic. I reckon so. I've got quite a few mates that we're so similar, although I've got a few mates that we're really similar and we get along really well. And I've got a couple of mates that are the polar opposite to me and we also get on really. These are temporary tattoos that I've been trying out, which are fun. I think if I was to get one, I would get like watercolour, you know how these are like watercolour cool ones. A colourful one. If I got a quote, I just can't choose a quote that I like for a really long period of time. So not yet is the long answer to a short question. Yes, they do. Sometimes we have, sometimes it's split into 3 harmonies, so 2 of the queens have each. Sometimes 4, sometimes there's 6-part harmony, so we've all got a separate harmony each. 100% flying dog, hands down. To not judge each other, to love each other, to lift each other up, and that we're all queens equally, all together. There is no competition. Tortoise. Of course. Yeah. I think so. I think. I don't know. Yeah? Is everything an option? Just dog ear the pages. I also like looking back on books and seeing how many there are. Is that really weird? I love dark chocolate. I used to love white chocolate, but there's not many good vegan white chocolate options. I love vegan milk chocolate. All of it. Jane from Tarzan or Anna. 100%. I'm, as you can tell, very indecisive. But I love a good sunset. Basically, I'm saying both. I love a good sunset, but I also love watching the sunrise. It's beautiful. Either salt and vinegar, standard, or there's the chicken Thai McCoy's crisps, but they're vegan. So, yeah, get on that. Tea bag, then water. Take the tea bag out. Milk, and then sugar. Anyone that puts the milk in first? No. We were in Edinburgh. Me, Jodes, and Lauren Byrne and Lauren Drew went to this amazing bagel place called Elephant and Bagel, and it had sun-dried tomato, vegan cream cheese, rocket, and olives. I think Berlin, then Parr, then Cleves, then Seymour, then Aragon, and Howard 100% last, because that song is difficult. I'd love to go into set design. If I was going to do anything that wasn't performing, it would be set design and that side of it. Gemma. Questions asking to do a penguin impression, and I absolutely cannot do one, so I'm going to say a firm no. My indecisive self cannot choose, so I'm going to say both. She and her, and if anyone said they, I honestly wouldn't mind. This would probably be a puzzle that I bought for the family, and I thought it was a good buy. It was a solar system on a puzzle, and I thought, oh, that's cheap compared to the other one. I'll get that one. And I realised it was all in Spanish. So absolutely 100% yes. Your Lotus or Oreos and raise you Lotus and Oreos in a milkshake. You heard me right. It's good. Absolutely 100% would. I'd love to do that. We trained a bit in that at drama school. And yeah, I find it fascinating and I love it. So yeah, I reckon Italian would just sound so cool. Or Spanish. I mean, it would suit, wouldn't it? Aragon, No way, in Spanish. Can you imagine? That'd be wicked.
Oh, much. I can't wait to give you a big squeeze.
As soon as this flipping corona is over, and then after 5 years of planning, we will do it. Possibly, when will you be the alphabet to my Fiero? Can you imagine gender swap Fiero? I would actually love that. I've got to tell this story. So basically, we were in Wolverhampton, and this woman was really lovely, right? But we were in the middle, it's the first night in Wolverhampton, in the middle of just chatting, and this woman puts her hand on my head like this. And, like, has anyone else seen it? It's just staying there. This hand is still there, right? She's like massaging my head. I don't know this woman. And I'm looking around thinking, is anyone else seeing this? And everyone else is just chatting. And then Frankie, who plays Maggie, we were wetting ourselves.
I miss you, yeah, I miss you.
I'm vegan December 2018. So how long's that? A year and a half?
No way, there's no
Little reinvention. It's easy to change.
Both, but probably messing up the words, because the high note you can kind of, it happens and then you move on. But if you're on your own and you've got the words and you're doing them wrong and there's like no one to help. This depends on how many other cast members are there. If it's like last minute and there's a lot of people ill, then there's a setup where if you can still do it but you can't walk or dance, you sit at the side and sing. But that is like last case, worst case, last case. And if it was for a long period of time, then they'd probably get someone in to replace. Everything, messing up the song, messing up the lyrics, not remembering the dances, my costume falling off, falling down the stairs, falling off the stage, crying. Actually, no, I have. When we were doing Bridges, when I was doing Bridges, there was something jutting out and I scraped my arm on it and I had a long bruise down, to my shoulder, bruise down my arm. When we're actually doing it, generally not, but when I was going to go over it, when we were going to do the drive-in, I completely forgot what I sang and then realised at the start I didn't actually sing anything until a bit later. So there are so many musicals that don't require any dance at all. And also, if you were thinking of training and you haven't done any dance training yet, that's so fine. There are loads of musical theatre courses where you don't have to do as much dance training, all good. Necessarily for making everyone the same height, because there's not that's not something that's a big issue, as in they don't mind about there being different heights, but I think it's more that if someone has, I don't know, a knee injury or something like that, have different height shoes just to suit that performer so they're more comfortable. But yeah, I think to breathe and just know that you've done enough and that you can do it, easier said than done, and to actually just do it, because just getting on with it removes all the waiting around and worrying about it, and you'll never know it's going to be okay until you've done it and know it's okay. So yeah, that's the hardest thing about it, but you know, it will all be worth it. Costume is separate pieces, so we've got knickers and underwear and all that, tights, leotard, shorts, skirt, top bit, cuffs, and then Berlin space bun things. And yeah, it's separate because the skirt, it looks like all in one because the leotard in between has got mesh, so it kind of creates a cute little effect. A lot of love and nurturing and apparently singing. I absolutely love the idea of cruises. However, I have got a fear of open water, so that's fun. So my shoulder again. World tour would be amazing. Impressed by your school. It's amazing you've even got a vegan meal. I still know a lot of people that there's no vegan options in their canteen, which is like bad. But yeah. But I wish there was more.
Rain on me.
one skillful giraffe right there.